was to learn English,
Okay.
right? Your target was to learn English, or your morning is starting with English conversation itself,
Mm, yeah.
right? So
Right.
one dream that you have been, shaping with you for your future. That is that is at least it's supporting you. You have initiated your action.
Yeah.
So that is why I was, making this suitable phrase for you only. Nowadays, Lady Luck is smiling at you.
Yeah. Um. Okay. I think so. What I'm thinking, like you are giving us some phrases for
Yeah,
so how we can use that, like in the I'm in an office. I don't think so. I can use it in the office. Like
yeah.
sometimes I can speak. Sometimes
Mhm.
I don't speak in this English.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm thinking that how we can manage.
Okay, okay. I'm telling you one more story. One of guy who is at manager level,
Mm,
uh, she actually, not he, she is working in Bangalore. So she come to me especially for weekend class. She hardly have time to take class on daily to daily. So she asked me like she know how to
mm,
speak English. She has to upgrade her pronunciation skill and MTI also. But as per her, she was suggesting like sir, the phrase or idioms are very helpful.
yeah, yeah. It's
And
very helpful.
yeah, but it is not going to be more and more. Only it will take hardly 1 2 day more. And
Okay.
along with that, we are going through some vocabulary also.
Okay, so right, I am thinking we can do based on the Adron verb. So I can choose one topic for anything, then I can
Yeah,
use it. Then I write these things like
yeah,
anything. Then next class we will discuss on this. I think it's maybe it's better. I'm not.
yeah. Not an issue at all. But what do I do when we start talking? We go through any topic, right? Suppose we start discussing. So we don't know where our thought is going to be. So once we go through, so we start to generating topic itself,
Okay.
right? And
Right.
when and you know what happens when you think about we have to talk about any topic, so how to do that? You are giving some stress to your mind. It happens. I have seen in a class where so-called English spoken classes, they say like, okay, stand up, speak about this topic, prepare about this topic. That is all right. By doing that, you gain some word vocabulary or something that helps you. Uh,
Yeah.
but the matter is the vocabulary you need to be learned. You need to remember. Today you spoke on that topic. Later on that vocabulary is not in your mind because in day-to-day use we are not using that. So
Okay.
our strategy is my strategy is we will go through many vocabulary that are the no vocabs that helps us in day-to-day life, either in office,
Yeah.
home, or in public.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
And it's been around 2 days only. So you will feel like when we come here, we will be talking about anything. And
Mm, mm,
even when we discuss about phrase or
mm,
idioms,
mm.
we try to narrate the things
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
becomes also in a story.
yeah.
That becomes the talk about any topic that becomes an old phenomenon as per me.
Okay.
Right. But
No,
doesn't matter if you feel we can do that. But see,
no,
one, two, yeah,
no, I'm not feeling say that.
yeah,
I'm like totally follow you, okay, which you are studying me, which you are
yeah,
taught me.
yeah,
So
yeah,
teaching it. So I am thinking I have done two classes.
yeah.
Yesterday I actually have practice for pronunciation. It's
Uh,
uh,
yeah. I have practiced ED, right?
yeah. I
Yeah,
have practiced yesterday.
yeah, yeah.
I have practiced yesterday, how to pronunciations V F. and W.
Oh, great. I appreciate you for that.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So I watched two and three videos how do they speak different countries
Yeah, yeah,
speak in so
yeah, yeah,
I'm trying but I'm trying to know the pronunciation based on the W V and F. I'm also trying for T how to say that S
yeah,
I and so apart from this uh, yeah I had to took two classes from you, and
yeah,
there is, I think, 20 or 30, 20 or 25 idiom verbs which you gave.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
hardly I have remember one and two. Uh, First one which you are saying that Lady Luck is just smiling on you,
yeah.
and
Uh,
and apart from that, hanging on the wall and
yeah,
something.
the sword of Damocles.
So the sort of Damocles hanging on the overhead.
Hey,
Uh,
right, right.
so
Uh,
I have the remembered when I'm thinking I was yes what I would say I was traveling day after no, I was
day
like
before, yeah, day before, day before,
yeah, I was traveling day before, so I'm
yeah,
thinking on the way,
yeah.
but either driving the white car. So, um, how we can achieve this? Like,
No, Sumit, this is very true or very genuine. You can't remember that all things. I have
yeah,
already told you. But
yeah,
yeah, once we will be going ahead, later on you will feel like yeah, that things are very usable. Even while wanting, you want like oh, I have to learn many phrase or many idiom or many proverbs. So you can't do that. Nobody do that. Only we can think because these all things are only to learn.
okay,
We cannot translate or we can't make any interpretation from our
okay.
own language or to English. So that are also required in day-to-day life. Not now. Suppose now you are you know you are
I'm thinking I'm thinking just you are saying that I'm a just growing baby, so just
Yeah,
want.
yeah, yeah. Basically, our target is to speak English or improve pronunciation or go through some way. So, what is the way? There's supposed to be anything that will take us. Am I
Yeah,
am I audible?
yeah, you're audible.
Okay. So there's supposed to be some way
Mm,
that will carry us ahead, a stepwise.
okay.
Right. But being a human, we are human. We have a heart. So we get sometime what we are doing. We should do that. Actually, we want always a very perfect things, like very suitable or very perfect, or you can say very precise. But that doesn't happen. There is
No, no,
nothing like that.
no,
No, I'm not telling. No, I'm not by cutting you. I'm not telling you.
no,
But
no.
this is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am agree with you.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm not thinking like these things. Okay, no, no. I'm thinking that no, this is the also is a word power for which is I kept in my mind.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, so I'm teaching. So I'm not thinking like these things. So I'm thinking how I can use this, where I can
yeah,
use this. So I'm
yeah.
missing this part. So you say that one is verbs, idiom verbs mm, today's I'm not feeling sorts. I think
I'm out of short.
amount of sorts.
Yeah,
So I have used sometimes. I mean in the thinking, not in the speaking way.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
uh,
Sumit, this is the main obstacle for us
mm,
because our surrounding people or our neighborhood or our friend, they don't speak in English, or if they are speaking English that are very similar or very general. We are
yeah.
not talking advanced level. So this is how we get stuck.
Mm,
But once we need to go to a extreme level, So how to do that? Only we are the one
Hmm.
who have to do that. Either we are talking with anybody or we are not talking. Doesn't matter. We are talking with us. We are talking with myself, ourselves. That is the way to learn.
Okay.
Right?
So I have one question more. Not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, is there any person who can join us, like in the group session, in the weekend class, like Saturday, Sunday,
Okay.
uh,
For discuss.
for the discussing?
Okay, so in that case, do one thing. Why don't you join a Facebook group where there are so many people? You go live, and
Okay.
people will come from other country and different region. They start talking, and you can enjoy the conversation.
Okay. 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 So after end of the class, so give me
Yeah,
your Facebook group ID, so I
yeah,
will join the. Yeah, either I can search on the Facebook, then you accept my request, then we'll admin.
yeah, yeah. So I can assume like yeah, you are the one who have a much thirst of English, right? And that is the way to take you ahead at the extreme level, right?
Okay. Okay.
Thirst
Mm,
means you are
is the
hungry. Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
are.
Like we can say, I think like um, प्यासा हुआ.
Yeah, that's I called to
Mm,
quench.
mm,
Quench is the word that we use. Quench the thirst. To you are trying to quench the thirst of English, or quench is the right way for pyasa hua, and you can say the hungry of English, right?
okay.
You
Okay.
you are you are wanting to develop as much as you can, right?
Yeah.
But that is the right way that you are doing. Your
Mm,
English is not bad. You are
mm,
doing well,
mm.
and once you polish your English, polish means just work on pronunciation, or how to say word in English, because each word has their own syllables.
Okay.
Right.
So is there any application and anything you have which they can taught me in pronunciation? I speak and sometimes um, I remember I have one app.
Okay.
Those they can give me suggestion how to pronunciation. First, first app is pronounce it. Then
Yeah.
after recording my voice and they correcting me. If I'm correcting, then go to the next level. Otherwise, pulling me in the back. When if
Yeah.
correct,
Yeah. 1 minute. You was one word. You said suggestion. That is not suggestion. That is suggestion. Suggestion.
yeah,
Say it like question, like
uh,
suggestion. Say it.
suggestion,
Suggestion. Suggestion.
suggestion,
Yeah, right.
suggestion.
Yeah,
Okay,
that is suggestion, not suggestion. Actually, most of people make this mistake. Not you are
okay,
the one.
okay,
I also used to do so earlier. So
okay.
yeah, if you wish,
Hmm,
there are so many. Not need
yeah,
to take even my help. You just need to type in Google Play or Android operating system. You find many one. Just go through their comment or find their star, how much star they have, and
yeah,
follow that. And follow
yeah,
that. Nowadays, there are many resources that we only are the one who have
hmm,
to select, right?
yeah, right, right.
So
Yes,
that is available in the bunch of anything. So you may practice, or after that we are here for 1 hour. So
mm,
in case I find anything, I may remark you like no, no suggestion, that suggestion, no
yeah,
this like that, that
yeah, yeah.
way.
So,
Yeah,
yeah. So I'm missing this part, like I have to learn to 5 to 10 pronunciation.
yeah,
Come back to you, and then sir. Yesterday I was study this pronunciation. Can you see it? Can you listen
yeah,
me? And then you say,
yeah,
is it correct or not?
yeah. Not pronunciation, that is
It's a
pronunciation.
pronunciation, yeah.
Yeah, pronunciation. It
Pronunciation.
happened. It
Yeah,
happens only. Yeah, only it had been 3 days. Doesn't matter, right? So as ahead as you go, right?
mm,
I'll spot that, and we will learn many things that how we are going to. And there are so many things that you might not be knowing. Like in Hindi, we know how to
mm,
say, but in English, hardly we know how to say. We try to make anyhow to manage to say in English, but there is anything that has right way to speak or to reveal the things in English, right?
Okay.
Right. So today you have opened much because and I want that until unless you don't speak a lot, I'm not able to judge and I'm not able to spot the error.
Yeah.
So it happens initially 1 2 day or 1 week, it doesn't matter. But later on, once you come across my a skill or your own skill, you start speaking,
Okay.
right?
Right.
So that is right way you are working and you are thinking, that's all right, you have to do. But yeah, whatever I'm giving, just take care of that. I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
you can't learn 100% of those,
Mm.
right?
You're
it
right.
never yeah, it never happen. But yeah, it is available in your phone. Just open. If you are traveling, like you said me, I was traveling and I was thinking like how to remember that, and it's hardly coming into your mind. So
Mm.
doesn't matter, you have to learn. Let mind decide, is he able to catch that or not. It's
Yeah.
his job.
Mm.
My role, we are
Mm.
implementing.
Mm.
It is mind role, subconscious role. He has to consider that,
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely so.
right? So
Right.
let's go through. Okay, let me share a screen first.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no more today. So today, first one is,
Stand me a treat today.
yeah, stand me a treat today. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it become a stand, a
Yeah.
stand, a stand. It will happen once you start activating. It will. I will be spotting you. I'll be suggesting you. It
Mm.
will be going into your mind in piece of
Mm.
in little piece, you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a stand me a treat today. So you may say to anybody, you are going somewhere or somebody crashed the interview,
Mm.
or
Yeah.
he or she asked you like, yeah, Sumit, I went there and I passed my interview. So
Okay.
you may, hey, hi, very good, nice news, how it was, how did you do the whole thing. But anyway, let it be, please extend me a treat today,
Okay.
right?
Right, sir.
Next.
Next, he has
Yeah.
he has reduced to skeleton.
Yeah, a skeleton. Yeah, he has. When we say H sound, our mouth structure is open more, like ha,
Yeah.
has, yeah,
Mm.
has, right?
Okay.
And S sound become Z, G
Mm.
sound,
G.
like Z, yeah, Z,
G.
like Zim,
Okay.
like. So he has reduced to a skeleton,
Okay.
right? So basically, it's opposite of the fat one, or opposite of healthy one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
so a skeleton means itself there is
like a
a structure.
structure of
Yeah,
uh,
only a structure is there, a structure of bone, right?
yeah.
So that is called uh, a skeleton. Yeah, and next is,
May God grant that it be so.
yeah, it be so. So
So
the so sound become like so. Let me show. Let me show.
yeah.
It becomes like, whole day I keep doing these all things, right? To
Mm.
knowing all word, all sentence, and it is very,
Mm.
see how does it happen? It's like so.
So,
We we never spotted that if somebody is speaking, we only listen so. But
yeah.
anyhow this word is being used like so. So yeah.
Yeah. And the UK just C and Sue.
Yeah, that is also kind of so. That is soft so, and
Okay.
and American is something they are giving much stress compared
Okay.
to UK one,
Okay.
right? Uh, may God. May God, even they say God,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Okay. May God grant that it be so.
So,
Yeah,
so,
so. Yeah,
okay.
so. Okay, so this one you can use anywhere. This is not
Yeah.
like very weird or this is very simple one,
Mm.
right? So where can you use this?
Like if I am giving any message, anything,
Yeah,
we can use. Okay,
yeah.
or this have to. They thinking, कि, hey God, please help me out and give me some suggestion, anything. Or
No,
he,
no,
no,
suggestion.
no, 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 I'm sorry, sorry.
Yeah,
For
no,
like
sorry, no, sorry. Suggestion, suggestion.
suggestion,
Yeah,
like he's thinking something and
yeah,
asking for God to give me same which I'm thinking. So
yeah, yeah.
at that moment, we can say that, okay, my God, grant it that it be so.
Yeah, so likewise, I give an example for a stand me a treat today.
Mm,
So he or she got job, and
mm,
now he or she is saying like, Sumit, I
mm,
am wishing at least 50% of increment. I
mm,
am I am wishing at least
mm.
50% of increment. So you may say, yeah, may God grant that it be so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Right.
definitely.
And next.
I can't strike the report.
Repo.
Rapport,
Yeah,
rap,
rep.
rapport.
T is not there. Repo. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't strike the rapport with
Yeah.
strangers easily.
Yeah. Easily. So repo, generally we used to say, how is your repo with the guy? So repo means relationship kinds of thing.
Understanding same type.
Yeah, yeah. So there are so many people they can't do so.
Mm,
They can't open your mouth with
okay.
anybody. They are a stranger, and there are so many people like the different way they can establish relation in in certain way. They go,
Mm,
they say, hey, hi, what's your
okay.
name? Yeah, my name
Okay.
is this, and they start conversation. They can make this happen, but most of people they can't. So this is called I can't strike a repo. I can't strike the repo with strangers easily, right?
Yeah, basically this line goes with us. Means means
Yeah,
even didn't talk to don't talk to any person, either strangers, anything. So firstly he met somewhere, and then if he know him,
he
uh,
knows. He knows. Yeah,
he
yeah,
knows him, then he can start working. But like for women, so don't think.
yeah, yeah. They,
They
yeah,
always think he knows some things, and they can make some rapport with stranger easily.
yeah. Very easily. It
Very easy.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah. Next,
Mm. I know him inside out.
yeah. Inside out. I know him inside out. This is also a very simple one. You may use this anywhere, right?
Actually, some of our person in my office, so I know him inside out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, these all sentence you might be knowing, but
Yeah.
once we go through revision,
Yeah.
then we go to know better. Or when we narrate something means somebody asking you about your friend, like,
Yeah.
Sumit, I talked with him or he was suggesting something.
Mm,
So, do you know about the guy? Is he right person, genuine one, or he might be, misguide me?
mm,
So in that case, you can say, uh, yeah, yeah, no, he is very genuine or
mm,
very right, or I know him inside out,
yeah.
right? So there is two word in related to that. One is I know him very well, but very
Yeah.
well is like you are knowing something upper say, right? Not deeply.
Deeply.
Yeah, but when you use this sentence, right, inside out, it means rug say, means
Mm,
in deep, each
yeah.
and everything, whether that is inside or that is
Okay.
outside,
Yeah.
right? Next,
This road leads to Jaipur.
leads
Uh,
to Jaipur.
leads to Jaipur.
Yeah, so lead we have discussed yesterday. Lead means whenever anybody is asking about any route or
Mm,
any road, so in that case we don't use going, we use
mm,
lead,
yeah,
right? So basically road leads. It
yeah.
doesn't go
Going to
or
Bijapur.
yeah, and yeah, you are right. Most of
Okay.
people yeah.
Okay.
I am quenching my thirst.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Nowadays is the summer is coming. So
Yeah.
when we speaking, they're too much thirsty. Like
Yeah. In summer it is all right. So we have to take your water. Even doctor used to suggest.
I have a one app. Uh,
Yeah.
it's it's also its name is Fabulous.
Okay.
Uh, so I follow this app. So
Okay.
he I think it gives her like
Suggestion.
suggestion.
Yeah.
So when you wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
start drinking 1 and 2 glass of water,
Yeah.
and then give me some time. Then
Yeah.
then you try to read something.
Okay.
Uh,
Read.
read,
Okay. A study read. Yeah.
study, read, or
Yeah.
listen some any inspirational um, move, speech or something.
Okay. Yeah.
So uh, it's it's fit my in my mind. Okay, I
Okay.
have to drink uh, when I woke up in the morning. I have to drink
Yeah.
1 2 glass of water.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's feel like actually I am good. Like he's giving me some suggestion. Sorry, like
Chan.
suggestion,
Yeah. Very
suggestion
nice.
to
Yeah. Very
uh,
nice.
suggestion to read some inspiration book so you can
Yeah.
achieve your better and remove your negativity in your inside inside out.
Yeah. Yeah, so each morning is a new day,
Yes,
is a new life. So yeah,
yes.
we should do that. Okay, so I spot something when you start speaking. Your fluency is all right, but still you include many things like a filler that is called filler.
Mm,
So like you said, allow me some time, or you said like give me some time. Don't
mm.
need to go through all those things. Go straight. A
Okay,
state means what happened when we ask somebody to narrate your story or your routine. So they start saying like, okay, I wake up in the morning, I go to the bath, then I do that, then I do that. So people start feeling like then and kinds of things. So that is not required at all,
okay.
right? So just we have to go straight, and
Mm,
once we initiated the sense, like what we are going to say
mm,
actually, so
mm,
next person is ready to know your sense what you are going to say. But being an Indian, we are very much emotional with each and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, right. So we think, oh my God, if I miss tab gaya, so they will think, oh, tab we miss. No, that is not the matter. It is into our mind. It's not the
Okay.
person mind, right?
Right.
So we deep, you can say we go in more deep.
Okay.
Next,
Next is miscreant.
miscreant. See, I tell you how to watch the pronunciation. See, we have one apostrophe here.
Okay.
Is it visible?
Yeah, yeah, visual sir.
Okay, so apostrophe means this word so-called miscreant. It has three syllable.
Okay.
It has three syllable, but we have to give a stress on this syllable. The apostrophe means wherever there is apostrophe, we have to give a stress on that word syllable. So this
Okay.
become a miscreant. Means we have to give a stress.
Mm,
Miscreant.
mm,
Miscreant like that.
okay.
The pitch go up
Mm,
for apostrophe one syllable and
mm,
then down for next one.
okay.
So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
I
go
have,
ahead.
I, I have a question. Like when you are speaking in English.
Yeah.
Mm, like I'm saying that I'm any English like uh,
English, not sir. It's sure. It's sir. English. Yeah.
yeah, like how we can find thing where I have to stretch much, where I have to not stretch, and the saying in vocabulary.
Yeah, see, this is how, see, like we are child for this word, right?
Yeah.
So this is not like a magic or I have something that I can say and it happen. We have to go through each word, right?
Okay.
We have to go through each word, but it happens once we keep diving.
Mm,
Even earlier, we didn't know like is it there any syllable behind the word, so
mm,
sometime we make much mistake, we don't know how to say this become k or this becomes I don't
mm,
know, right? And
yeah.
how to use this. So the way I
Mm,
got to know and now I'm teaching you, the way is go behind the word and that is
okay.
called syllable. That
Okay.
is called syllable. So syllable is the way that
Mm,
gives you right to way how to speak.
okay.
Right. So
Right.
once you get to know, we later on you have to repeat that. So you are repeating that.
Mm,
By repeating or by practicing only you get to know how to use properly way. That is why I was reading somebody's article, or I was reading or I was listening. The person belongs from Australia. He was telling it takes 30 years to speak English. 30 years.
okay.
But don't think much. It's not
Mm,
like that. But
mm,
yeah, to be a very perfect, it take a long time.
yeah.
Right. So you have to know the road. I'll show you
Mm,
road like you have to go through this.
mm,
Later on, you have to go ahead. You have
mm,
to read the signboard, exit board,
mm,
entrance board. It is you. Like you have to, I don't know where is exit one. I can
mm,
say you. When
okay.
you go ahead, there might be a board and you
Mm,
can written over there exit for this, right?
okay.
Entrance for this, but I don't know what the location is that. So you are the one who are going ahead or reading those all things. So this is
Yeah.
the way, right? This is the way you have to go,
Okay, sir.
right? So this is miscreant. Miscreant means,
Miscreant is a person, badmash,
yeah,
basically who
yeah.
like who don't behave like uh, badly or and not obey the rules and regulations.
Yeah, so I have mentioned here also.
Mm, yeah.
I'm trying to build this module in very right way. Earlier, I used to give through clip. I just take a clip and used to send to a student. But now I'm making this more effective because now I'm knowing much of thing that I want to it. I want to impart this. Impart means to transfer a skill to other.
Okay.
I want the right to way to teach people so that later on they are not going to ask to anybody like how or what is the way that I
Mm,
have to follow. At least how much I know, I
mm,
should transfer that. And there is no much rule, right, in English. There is few one
mm,
that I already know, right? I might not be knowing something. I'm not that much prudent. I never
mm,
say that. Right? But yeah, there are many things in English. So
mm.
someone who behave badly or doesn't obey rules,
Okay.
that is called badmash. But हम बदमाश से ही काम चल जाएगा
Yeah,
हमें.
yeah.
Right?
Right.
So this word would be new for you, as I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Right?
Actually, first time I'm listen this word. Uh,
Yeah, so that's why I told you the beauty of my model. You will go ahead,
mm,
or you will find many of new things. So that will you will be loving to remember that, right?
right, sir.
And see, this is noun. Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb. So I have mentioned the I have thought to mention those all things that might help to
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, because most of time people used to make these things
Mm,
verb 3 and verb 4, but if it is noun you are
mm,
not gonna to make that happen.
yeah.
Right.
Right.
And next is
Next is
delinquent.
dating.
Delinquent. Yeah,
Yeah, delinquent.
yeah, delinquent. So here we can say a stress is at second syllable.
Yeah, ILIN.
Yeah, LIN, delinquent, right? So it means the a person usually young
Mm,
who behave in a way that is illegal or not acceptable for most people.
yeah.
So that is called, again, this is similar to this, but
Yeah, yeah.
he is matured one or he is just started in business.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
When data,
Yeah.
when data, when
Okay.
data, right?
Yeah.
When data, you had practice for V sound,
Mm,
V, right?
yeah.
When data,
When data. Yeah.
yeah. So we have to bite our lower lips with upper teeth, and we have to say vibration like
Mm, wow. Yeah.
vibrate sound only come. When
Yeah.
data, when data.
Yeah.
Isn't it ultimate to learn English?
No, no, no.
Yeah, yeah, it is, it is.
Okay.
I myself keep laughing when I practicing daytime. I go through many activity, so I keep laughing. Oh my God! But yeah, I have to go through extreme level, so I have to create these all things.
Yeah.
So when data means, speak this, speak this.
A long violent argument between people or families in
Yeah.
which one group try to harm to other in order to punish them from things that happened in the past.
Yeah, so you have spoken this harm too, but it is the see.
Okay.
I'm giving one more suggestion, not
Yeah.
suggestion,
Mm,
suggestion. So suggestion is
yeah.
start speaking in very slow way. Slow way means what happens because we have many things develop into our side, our inside. So
Okay.
it allow us like yeah we have confidence, so we go through a very rhythm and very quickly. But we have to give somewhere gap, somewhere a stress, and somewhere easy way. So this becomes like you also miss this S sound,
Yeah.
right? So instead of tries, you say try.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it gives a big sense. Not
Okay.
here,
Mm,
but suppose you are presenting any data in
yeah.
your office, or you have projector. Those all things are in the office. So you are using those all things, or there are so many persons sitting or listening you. So when you mistake like singular or plural, it is not like you are going to take any punishment and anybody is going to scold you. Not like that. But
No.
somehow person who know well,
Okay.
he might remark. So when you go easily or in very slow way,
Mm,
you are allowing your mind to think.
okay.
Right. So we
Right.
have we have to pronounce each word in the way
Mm,
or in very precise way so that other people when he listen, they
mm,
love to listen you.
okay.
They're supposed to have quench to listen your voice.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So when data means you must have seen there are so many family in village.
Mm,
They have some conflict for some property. In village,
yeah.
this happen. Not
Yeah.
village, in city also it used to be happen. So they have some conflicts or fighting going on for property, or that fighting is not going to be a stop. It is being carried away from one generation to
To
another
another.
generation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is called vendetta.
Okay.
Like खून का बदला खून,
Mm,
like
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, here stress is here.
Yeah. It's a prod.
Yeah, going well. Yeah,
Yeah. Prodigal.
yeah, right. Prodigal, prodigal. That becomes in A and O in both sound. Prodigal,
A prod.
prodigal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prodigal.
yeah, prodigal, prodigal. Like way. Even when I practice these all things, I think like I am doing something else. Even I know the word, but now when I speak,
Mm,
the now see, we don't have to say this, we have to say this. So isn't it, suppose we are knowing this,
Mm,
or we are practicing like way. So once we have gone through old method that we have learned very hardly again
okay.
and again repeatedly, and now we are going through again a new way, right?
Yeah.
So it seems sometimes weird, like oh my god, again. But yeah, the right way is right way,
Okay.
right? So prodigal means
Uh, like a day of
yeah,
spending amount large amount of money without thinking.
yeah. There are some person who have kind of heart. Even he had only 100 rupees, or
Mm,
if you ask, yeah, my dear friend, today we should eat some samosa or we drink some, juice to quench our thirst. So
mm,
he even think, about his money. He don't think. He doesn't think, or he just spend 100 rupees. Yeah, please come, Sumit. We'll do that. So that is called prodigal,
yeah.
right? Next,
Brutal.
yeah, brutal. So brutal means the person who hardly have connection with many people,
Mm,
or he is sharing his emotion. Means he is not much social, you can say,
yeah.
right? He hardly sit with many people discussing about his own or other people. He always trying to be separated from other people. So that is called the kinds of people he not
Mm,
social, or he not good one. So that is called a sub or cruel, you may say.
yeah. Yeah.
Next,
Sim. Mm,
symposium.
Symposium. Yeah.
Yeah, symposium. Symposium, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, symposium you can say, all people will get to know, right?
Yeah.
But right way is this one. So here a stress is on second word. See why I am going through these all things. So once it comes in your mind, later
Mm,
on you will think, oh,
mm,
now the right way to use is this, not
mm.
this, right?
Okay.
So later on I will don't go through that all thing. It will automatically come into your mind. So symposium is an occasion at which people who have great knowledge of
A part
yeah,
a
go,
particular subject meet
yeah,
in order to discuss a matter of interest.
yeah, interest. So this is kinds of meeting, where
Mm,
people go and say something, whatever he know about any subject. So that is called symposium.
yeah.
Symposium. Symposium. Yeah. Next,
Next is a
chatterbox.
chatterbox.
Yeah. T and this one means ch, ch sound.
Oh, okay.
So that is cha,
Mm,
chatterbox.
okay.
How many syllable is there? One, two, three,
Four.
four syllable are there, not is there. Four
Yeah,
syllable are there.
are there.
So chatterbox means
Chatterbox is like a person who speak
a
uh,
lot.
more loud. Yeah, or I can is person who can faking himself a person.
Yeah, basically, you might
Mm,
have met with many people,
mm,
even something is related to their work or their intention or not,
mm.
but even he or she start talking, right?
Yeah,
Chat, chat,
I
chat,
know.
chat.
Yeah, I sometimes he starting talking like, I know, sir. I have gone with these things. I actually I am sharing some incident. So he said, no, sir. Actually, it's happened with me also. Actually, so I think this is the right word to like
Yeah, yeah.
he or she can speak. I can say, you are chatterbox, man. You don't deserve these things. Just
Yeah.
go and sit and set up.
Yeah, so I believe this word is very usable, but people don't use these all things. They only
Yeah.
know like he's talkative or he talk a lot, like where they say. But when you say this word chatterbox,
No.
the people who might be knowing this word or not, but he will get to know when
Yeah,
somebody is talking a lot, or you say like, the guy he chatterbox. So he get to know like chatterbox means, chat करने वाला.
yeah, yeah,
So I request you use these all word,
yeah, yeah, sir. Definitely, sir.
right?
Right.
This will help a lot to make effective communication. Effective means you are not going to think like how I have to say. Now you are gaining much material, and that material is only prepared to talk, to explore your idea with people, right?
Right.
So these all are petrol. As much as petrol you put into your tanki or tank, that
Yeah.
much travel you can go.
Yeah.
Breakthrough.
Yeah. An
So
important discovery or event that helps to improve a situation or provide an
no,
answer
no,
to
it is a space area.
okay, okay. Provide an answer to a problem.
Yeah, answer to a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so breakthrough means you are working on some project,
And
or you have got that done.
yeah,
So
either we can synonyms like achieve something.
yes, yeah, that is one. Mahत्वपूर्ण उपलब्धि means that is not small one. Or after 3 month or 6 month, you are
Mm,
speaking well now itself, but when you start speaking with the right pronunciation or
mm,
neutral English with some
mm,
intonation or accent, so
mm.
it will be a breakthrough for you,
Yeah,
right?
I'm dreaming it.
Yeah, it will happen, nobody
Okay.
will stop you.
Okay.
Next is
Armor.
armor. Armor, yeah.
Armor.
So how many syllable is here? One, two.
Two, three.
Yeah. No, only two syllable is there. Only
E
two.
and E and
No.
which is some semicolon between E and
Yeah.
R.
So that is the I show you. I show you. I want each thing supposed to be clear for you. Just a minute. Wait. Mm,
You just increase like here, top right, top bottom right. 86% is there.
86% means.
Just increase 100 to 100 plus zoom, so I can see that word.
Okay. 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 See. Are
Yeah.
you are you able to watch this?
Okay.
So that is kind of that. So this is the same part, only one character. See, I am preparing, and I have prepared many of things that will come later on, right? That all will help how to speak fluently. My method would be very genuine or very unique, because I am in touch with different countries people.
Mm,
They are teachers since long, 20 year or more than that. So I am making this all effort. I'm taking help. I know that all things I can collect from Google, but
mm.
even though I'm taking help with other different countries people, so that my student or me, I'm not going to be behind in competition age, right?
Yeah. Right, sir.
So this is how.
This is a really helpful, which I said.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
this is okay. So this one like that. Where is that?
Yeah.
This one.
Okay.
So it's armor,
Mm.
armor, right?
Yeah.
Armor. So armor means Kavach means you must have seen Ramayana, Mahabharat, where Arjuna is fighting wearing
Yeah.
armor, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays you can say bulletproof.
Bulletproof jacket.
Yeah, bulletproof jacket. So
Yeah.
that is called armor.
Okay, sir.
Next,
Bottom line.
yeah.
Bottom. Bottom या bottom?
Ba, ba,
Ah,
bottom line.
like
But when somebody will speak, you will listen like bo. That is not
yeah,
bo. That is ba. Bottom line.
bottom
What
line. Yeah.
water bottle? Water
Mm.
bottle, not water bottle.
Okay.
Water bottle. So
Okay.
that is also that is not T that become D sound. Bottom,
Okay. Bottom.
bottom, bottom
Okay.
line. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it means
Mm,
you are going to present your data
mm,
in office, in a boardroom.
mm,
What happens once you go through all those things?
mm.
You have only 5 minutes in last. So
Yeah.
you say, okay, guys. So now all topic has been covered. You must be getting what I was trying to present. But the bottom line of this, data or presentation is now
Mm.
you go through main three, four topic that you have already discussed, but now you are concluding these all things.
Yeah. So I can uh, there is some synonyms like bottom line, or either we can summarize this topic. Okay, this is the I am giving you the presentation in the office
Yeah,
and finishing the presentation. Then I am summarize like there is some important point which you have to understand or which you have to
yeah.
take care of these words.
Yeah, so yeah, that is all right. But you are anyhow, yeah. There is so many way to
Mm,
say anything in English,
mm,
but we have to know all those things, right?
yeah.
But the point you say, all buddy will get to know
Mm,
because we using this on day to day generally,
yeah.
generally. But
Yeah.
bottom line, hardly people know. But yeah, but yeah, most of educated people knows this. So
Yeah.
if you say the bottom line, or see the way of telling, okay, so now we are going to discuss about few important point or bottom line, so you have to say in this way so that people are not going to escape what
Okay.
actually your purpose is. Right.
Right.
So
Right, sir.
this way you can articulate.
Yeah.
Lisp,
Yeah.
it has only one syllable. Lisp.
Mm, yeah.
Lisp. List means you might have seen many people they are hardly pronouncing any word. In child also you might have gone through such experience. The parent are worried like my son is not speaking well. He is speaking like Peppa, Dede, Mama, Teta. Means the right word he or she is not pronouncing. Right.
Yeah.
So that is
Yeah.
called listutlana.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the very important things that we need in our life. When we go from this planet to another planet, we need this cloth, and that is called
Needed. South.
that is called shroud.
Shroud. Yeah.
Yeah, shroud, shroud.
South. Yeah.
You know this? What does that means?
Yeah. Definitely, sir. Definitely. You gave me a general like a thinking. If I
Yeah,
move one place to one earth, one planet to another planet,
yeah,
need.
yeah. No rocket, no anything. Only this helps us.
Yeah.
And next is
This is
yeah, fastidious.
fastidious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fastidious. Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have practice for F sound, right?
Yeah, right,
So
but I'm not confirm. I'm not
okay.
expert
Yeah.
in that.
Uh,
So
it-
I'm when I'm getting time in the office, I have time. Sorry, really, I'm not getting time. I have too
yeah.
much time in my office, so I practice 2 or 3 times, not more times. Like
doesn't matter. I'm not telling you,
mm,
but yeah, whenever you have time. So sometime people what happen? They are with people. They are smoking cigarette or making some joke, passing their time. They have their own club, right? So don't try to be in that club.
no, 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 I'm not in the club. Basically, uh, we are 3 and 4 people in my group. We are
Okay.
above these topics, not going anywhere, so not going to and like something. There be a party in my we planning for Friday night or anything. So there, that's it. Apart
Yeah.
from we are not doing in the office anything, any chit chat, anything. Outside of the office we can do, but not inside the office.
Yeah, that is right. See,
Mm,
we are the one who have built a right, behavior or right habit. So that gives you or produce you a better result or make you a better people, a person.
Ma'am.
How many is there? Okay, not more. Next is
Uh,
fastidious.
Fast serious.
So it is adjective. Adjective. That is
Yeah.
called adjective. People say adjective. D is not there. Adjective.
Yeah.
Adjective. Yeah. So there are some people like having a strong dislike or
Mm,
anything dirty or unpleasant. Right.
yeah.
So there are much people whom you can't make happy. They are in that own mode, on
Yeah.
mood.
Mm,
Right. That is called fastidious.
yeah.
Next,
Uh,
derogatory.
derogatory. Yeah.
Yeah, derogatory remarks.
Okay.
Uh,
Derogatory remarks. Oh,
may-
okay. So remarks in the bracket. So it's a
I
necessary to.
no, it is necessary. I have put them bracket because I don't have given remarks syllable here. That's why I put this in bracket.
Okay.
Right. This become complete with this one, right?
Okay.
It makes sense. So when you say not you say nowadays you can say the environment of election period, the Congress party is putting or giving some derogatory remark to Bharatiya Janata Party.
Yeah. BJP.
Yeah, so this is going to be happen. So you can say derogatory remark means
Mhm.
किसी को भी अपमानजनक टिप्पणी anybody is saying about anything ill to talk ill talk ill मतलब बुरा बोलना talk
Okay.
ill I double L talk ill and next is
Dis,
dis
dis, disgrunted.
yeah
Grunted.
yeah disgruntled so
Disgrunted.
disgruntled means
Dis,
again again asantuষ্ট
Santosh.
yeah
Unhappy person. Yeah, I
yeah
can.
yeah unhappy annoyed and
Annoyed, disappointed
yeah disappointed
about
about
something.
something yeah something
Yeah.
okay now it's kinds of a proverb
Yeah.
so so this is
Shouts have no pockets. Have no
yeah
pockets.
yeah
Yeah.
you have to go through Hindi this gives you more sense right
I sometimes confused about in Hindi.
yeah
Some words for me,
yeah
like not happen into any words, but it might be have helpful me. Like I have learned it today one words brutal. Uh,
yeah
ac- Actually, I've seen in the movies, so many movies in the Hollywood. So they said you are so brutal. So I'm thinking, what is the brutal meanings? So I've never search it in the Google in anything.
yeah
Just going to the movie. Okay, okay. Let's move on to the next topic. It's one day I can learn or something.
yeah you had choice so you got that
Yeah.
so this is the very well said और people used to say जब हम जाते हैं तो कुछ लेके नहीं जाते यहाँ से
Yeah,
हाँ
definitely so.
राइट मतलब मैं ब्रैकेट में डाल दिया हूँ कि कफनी कोई जेब नहीं होती बट ये है नहीं मैंने अपने मन से डाला है बट द वे टू सेइंग इज इंसान इस दुनिया में खाली हाथ आता है और खाली हाथ ही जाता है
Yeah,
राइट कोई पॉकेट नहीं है वी आर नॉट कैरिंग एनीथिंग फ्रॉम हियर टू देयर
yeah.
बट बट हमारा जो स्किल होता है आर स्किल इज द इम्पोर्टेंट राइट दैट हेल्प्स अस और जब हम स्किल हो जाते हैं तो वी ट्राई टू इम्पार्ट इम्पार्ट मीन्स दूसरे को देना IMPART इम्पार्ट मीन्स जो हमारा स्किल है जो नॉलेज है दूसरे को कम्युनिकेट करना सो वी इम्पार्ट दैट एंड पीपल
Okay,
रिमेम्बर अस कि हाँ
okay,
वो अच्छा बंदा था और ही वॉज अ गुड पर्सन
okay, sir.
राइट
Right.
so okay, so how was this class? Going well?
Yeah, I'm not. You said yesterday class. I'm dis like I'm not. Acha, you said that you are looking at Daisy. So
Drowsy, drowsy. Yeah,
drowsy.
yeah,
Yeah.
drowsy.
So you can see in me. I'm not drowsy today.
Yeah, yeah. Today, see, it happens. Once you get familiar with me, you will get to me about more thing. So you will start enjoying. I never go in a stress or intense while teaching. I try to be in laughing mode. Or this is the right way in
Today
morning.
too.
Yeah, in morning we have to be very motivated. Nowadays, Lady Luck is smiling at you because
Mm.
yeah, the,
We are starting communicating in English in that starting a live uh,
to
day
learn something, to learn
to
something.
learn some.
Yeah, I used to do itself alone. I have some class, you know, 8 to 9. But nowadays he is on leave, right? So
Mhm.
I have already class, but even I don't have class. I practice myself. I keep practicing. I never spend a single minute, without
Mhm.
English.
Okay. Okay.
So I keep doing that. So it was a great class today itself, and I will be hoping you will enjoy a more as
Mm.
much as you go ahead.
Yeah.
You take one a step ahead, you find a very excited thing, right?
Right.
So पोटली में
Uh,
काफी चीजें हैं हाँ.
Okay. Apart from these things, so can you give me your account number or anything so I can transfer some of money so you can
या
like
मैं सोच भी रहा था एक्चुअली इस लैपटॉप की बैटरी मेरी वो हो गई है जैसे लाइट कटती है ना
uh,
हिट चली है तो आई
draw
वाज थिंकिंग कि कोई देगा तो मैं उसको मैं बैटरी डालूंगा. यू नो
आप मुझे आप एड्रेस दे दीजिए मैं नेहरू प्लेस से शेयर भेज देता हूँ आपको लैपटॉप वो बैटरी
नहीं है एड्रेस मैं सोच रहा हूँ नेहरू प्लेस ही जाने के लिए बस सैटरडे संडे के टाइम में जाऊंगा.
ठीक है
राइट. अभी बहुत कुछ करना है मुझे एक्चुअली आई हैव लेफ्ट जॉब इन जनवरी. राइट.
ओके
एंड माय पर्पस इज टू टीच पीपल और इन वेरी राइट वे क्योंकि मैंने देखा है मैं 2 सेंटर ज्वाइन किया था मुझे राइट वे नहीं मिला था जो अब पता चला कि राइट वे क्या होता है.
या
सो आई डोंट वांट एनीबॉडी टू बी इन डार्क मतलब अंधेरे में नहीं रखना किसी को. जब कोई मेरे पास आ रहा है तो मैं उसको राइट वे में इंग्लिश सिखाऊंगा.
या
राइट ऑल
डेफिनेटली
दोस थिंग्स क्योंकि अगला कहने लगे कि यार ये चीज तो सीखा नहीं था. नो नो वे नो वे. सो right once you go to my Facebook you will get to know about my craziness. How
ओके
do I do that okay. So thanks. See you tomorrow. मैं अकाउंट नंबर दे दूंगा आपको. ठीक है.
हाँ
व्हाट्सएप.
अकाउंट नंबर दे दीजिए पेटीएम दे दीजिए जो भी आपके पास है जो भी
श्योर
आपको
श्योर.
ठीक है ना आई
ठीक है.
विल डू
ओके
दैट
ओके.
ओके
ओके थैंक्स बाय.
बाय सर
ओके थैंक यू.